Hello, Subha. I have come up with something that I think is absolutely amazing and will make a huge difference in how many pro artist subscription we can sell. I want to give the semi-pro and the pro artist a job guarantee. And the only thing that means from a development point of view, is that we want to write somewhere here that you are actually guaranteed this amount of bookings if you choose this plan. So let me explain it. We can either use this field here, up here, or we could add an extra column here. No, not column, row here, and then write it down here. Imagine if the first one was job guarantee, and then here it will say with a big number, it will say, with a big font, it would say 0, here it would say 2, and here it would say 5. And then we also need, of course, the question mark so that you could click on it and go down and read. And what would it say down here? It would say, what does it mean with job guarantee? And as a normal artist, it would mean you don't get any guaranteed jobs, of course. As a semi-pro artist, it would mean you will get 2 guaranteed jobs, or you will get the money back after a year. And remember, and it will also say you have to be signed up to the full profile meter. You have to fill out your profile meter so you're on 100%. And you have to be signed up to top 10 feature, or else the guarantee does not go. And the same here for the pro artist. He will get 5 guaranteed jobs, and he has to be signed up for profile meter and top 10. So of course here we have the benefit of, in this way, also pushing them so that they say, okay, I want 5 booking the next coming year. So, and it makes sense for me that if I pay this amount, I get 5 booked gigs. So they can easily calculate 5 booked gigs will give me that amount of money, and this is actually a very little amount of money compared to the 5 booked gigs. So how will we deliver these? Well, when I look in the system, I can see that this is a user we have already. He has had 10, actually he's had 11, I think, 11 direct inquiries. From these 11, we can see that he have 4 booked gigs already, and maybe even one of them, of these ones, didn't tell us. They didn't click it in, or maybe 2 even. So he at least had 4, and this is only in 5 months. So some of these artists will by default already get these booked gigs by getting the pro artist account. So I think we're pretty safe there. And I can also see that the amount of direct inquiries has been stable all through this year, even though that we are really in the down season right now. So I expect it in January to really pick up, and I expect it to slowly get better and more direct inquiries, especially when we can start to twerk a little bit on it, so that it's easier for the customer to make more direct inquiries to more artists. Because right now I can also see in the list that we get a lot of customers who don't make an open inquiry. They just make a single direct inquiry, and maybe they even get a no. They don't get any answers to that, or the answer they get is, sorry, we're not available on that date. So for that customer, it's a little bit a shame, because he's just making one direct inquiry, and then we don't see him again. And it could be better if it was easier for him to make many of these direct inquiries. Yeah, I think you get the point. Good. So as I also mentioned, the demand for getting the guaranteed jobs will be the top 10 pages, which will also increase the automatic amount of direct inquiries you will get, and also the profile meter, which includes the Google Plus hookup and the linking to the page, which are both things that will help us but also help him get these bookings. Another thing that I have thought about is if many people will choose this pro artist subscription, it will have a huge impact on our economy, and that means that we could actually start to market the top 10 pages. I want to make some campaigns in Google where we take the important keyword. Here is its wedding band, and this is the town. So imagine that we put in this wedding band and this town in a Google AdWords campaign. That would give us very, very, very cheap clicks. And we send the users directly to this page, a very, very relevant page. And many of these would probably convert. So with cheap clicks and many conversions from the customer side, I think we could get very, very cheap traffic and leads. And some of these leads, when they turn into a direct inquiry, they also turn into an open inquiry if they want more offers from others, which again will give us a higher turnover in the open inquiries. So when all this is said and done, I'm pretty sure you can see that this is a good idea, but for sure we will have some users who will not get the guaranteed bookings, and for these users it will probably look something like this. That let's say we get 1,000 that buys a subscription, and let's say that 750 in some way actually get the bookings they want. Then we have 250 that didn't get it, but I expect from these 250 the amount of them that will remember this after a year will be very, very few. So if let's say if 50 people after a year get back to us and say I want the money back, then it's not too bad, you know. We made 1,000 sales of the subscription release. So if we pay 50 back in 1 year, we will deal with that. That's no problem. So I hope you can see that this is an amazing idea, and it will be something that will make it so much easier for the artist to say, yes, I want to pay this amount now, and because then I get some gigs.